A robbery attempt at a gas station unraveled almost as soon as it began. The suspect approached slowly on a motorbike, appearing confident as he stopped near a man sitting in his car and pointed what was believed to be a fake weapon, expecting the driver to give in. Instead, the driver reacted immediately and decisively, stopping the threat before it could escalate. The sudden response shocked the robber, who lost control and fell from his motorbike. With the situation under control, the driver stepped out of his car and confronted the suspect, making it clear the robbery was over. The incident ended quickly, showing how fast a seemingly planned crime can collapse when the intended victim stays alert and acts decisively. Just as a Porsche pulled up to a front gate, the trap was sprung. The robbers, believed to have been tailing the vehicle, made their move. One suspect jumped out, drew a gun, and demanded the luxury car. The driver didn't panic. Staying remarkably composed, he immediately shifted into reverse and maneuvered away from the threat with controlled precision. The vehicle's bullet-resistant windows, common on certain high-end models, appeared to provide a critical layer of protection during the escape. Within moments, the attempted carjacking collapsed. The driver got clear, unharmed. The incident highlights how composure, quick decision-making, and vehicle control can be decisive factors under extreme pressure. Phone snatching by thieves on bicycles is becoming an increasingly common tactic in many urban areas. Riding quietly and quickly, offenders target pedestrians who are distracted by their phones. By exploiting moments of inattention, they are able to grab devices and escape within seconds. This recurring pattern underscores the importance of situational awareness in public spaces. Staying alert, limiting phone use while walking, and being mindful of approaching cyclists can help reduce the risk of becoming a target. An attempted motorcycle theft was stopped thanks to the fast reaction of nearby bystanders. A man noticed an unattended motorbike and tried to steal it, believing he could escape unnoticed. However, witnesses quickly realized what was happening and raised the alarm. They chased the suspect, caught him before he could get away, and held him until police arrived. The thief was then handed over to authorities. The incident highlights how alert communities and quick action can help prevent crime and protect property. A quiet workday was interrupted when a man dressed in black entered the store and announced a robbery while holding a pistol. Instead of panicking, the elderly security guard reacted immediately. Remaining calm, he removed his glasses and moved forward with controlled, decisive actions. Despite his age, the guard showed quick reflexes and firm resolve. The robber was caught off guard by the resistance and was quickly overpowered. The attempted robbery ended on the spot, with the suspect restrained and taken under control, an example of how experience and composure can prevail in a critical moment. Two robbers on a motorbike attempted to attack a driver, expecting him to surrender without resistance. Instead, the driver reacted decisively. He threw the car into reverse and rammed the attacker's motorbike, disrupting their escape. The impact forced the robbers to abandon the attempt and flee the scene, leaving their bike pinned beneath the vehicle. The driver escaped unharmed. The incident underscores how quick thinking and decisive action can turn the tables in a dangerous situation. A bank security guard was moving cash from an armored truck to an ATM when a group of robbers, hidden inside a nearby white vehicle, made their move. The moment they saw the money bag, the suspects jumped out and rushed toward him. However, the ambush collapsed almost immediately. The guard reacted instantly, taking cover behind a nearby car and responding decisively. The sudden resistance caught the attackers off guard, forcing all three to abandon the attempt and flee the scene. The cash transfer was protected, and no injuries were reported, an example of how training and quick judgment can stop a crime in seconds. After a long history of evading police, the robber believed this job would end like all the others. The method was familiar and rehearsed. Walk into the store, intimidate the staff, grab the cash within 2 or 3 minutes, then disappear before authorities could respond. It was a routine that had worked before and built his confidence. This time, however, something went wrong. Unbeknownst to him, an employee quietly pressed the alarm button the moment the robbery began. While the suspect focused on controlling the scene, police were already on their way. What he thought was another clean escape turned into his final mistake. Within minutes, officers arrived and shut down the operation, bringing an end to a long run of successful robberies. The crime that was meant to be routine became the one that finally caught up with him. What looked like a peaceful residential street, neat homes, quiet lights, was quietly being targeted by two criminals who believed they had perfected their method. Their plan was simple and ruthless: approach car owners, point a gun, threaten them, and drive away with the vehicle. It had worked before. After a successful carjacking, they disappeared into the night, convinced they were untouchable. Emboldened by success, they returned. This time, they were ready to repeat the same move, confident history would repeat itself. But one crucial mistake changed everything. Instead of another clean escape, their actions triggered a swift response. The pattern was broken, the advantage was gone, and there was no second chance. What had once seemed like a flawless routine ended abruptly, marking the final job for criminals who pushed their luck one time too many.